I'm Chase.
And I'm Timothy.
And this is Customer Service. Welcome to Bitcast. How we doing? Good morning, Timbo.
Morning.
How we doing? We're rolling, right, Cole? I figured we just jump into it. There's no point. We are nothing if not busy and or frantic over here. Orslow release is happening at time of recording this tomorrow, but at time of you getting it yesterday to Patreon. Thank you for being as engaged as you are. And I mean that to all the people who have emailed me, texted me, Discord messaged me, Discord in general, the Discord's going crazy.
Listen, I legitimately, no joke, I am thankful that people are this interested in anything we do. Now, granted, I didn't know anyone could be this interested in anything, I will say, but you know.
Yeah, we have to jump through a lot of hoops to give it to this community and then give it to this community. So
we're doing our best to do right by every single person that's ever existed, and as two people-pleasing people, you are killing us.
Yeah, and then add Abby to the equation.
Yeah, who's maybe the worst of the three of
exactly,
us
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So we are trying very hard. It seems that we can only do so without making one single mistake. And we need to work at the pace that I don't think that we're built for.
No, well, we're doing
built
it
for a pace where we work long hours, we do long things, but also there's like every 20 minutes we're doing bits.
Yeah, I'm running the bit.
So, you know, it's like tough for us. Yeah.
So, nonetheless, we're very eager. I am very, very excited to go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and come in here and give Patreon access. So, hopefully y'all eat it right up. I think that'll be a real hoot.
Yeah, take it from all those general release people, Patreon.
Come on. I would love that for real. I really hope so. And then also shout out all the individuals who I sent the kit to who are working with us on this. We've had an embargo, so they haven't posted anything, but I'm really eager to see how y'all style it. So if you listen to this, thank you.
If anyone wants to know what our influencer marketing strategy is we just hook up people that we think style clothes well and just tell them to do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, like and you can, it's anybody out there can attest, I don't give you direction. I don't want to give you direction or tell you what to do. Just freak it how you would. That's like the whole point.
We predominantly just want to see people put clothes on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, there's no like end goal to it at all.
Nope.
I'm not sure if it's responsible or not, but
you know what? The whole influencer thing of being like, well, how many followers you have, what's your metrics, etc. I think that might work for like a beauty brand or something like that. But like, this is so niche that like just putting it on like the 3 people that have the most followers is like silly and dumb. You know what I mean? So I think we got our people who actually rock with us and are like actually in this niche and understand what we're doing wholly. And I think that's cool. So
we really just want to give it to Susan Carol Cooper so that we can do whatever she does.
She goes ham. Oh,
yeah.
Dude. Styling's the coolest.
Yeah.
So son of a gun. So yes, we are here in Colorado. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous out. We had snow on Monday. And it's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow and moving on and then for the foreseeable future. I'm out of my mind, disorganized right now, but it's a good day. I probably will order Jimmy John's today. What are we on?
At this point, how many Jimmy John's have you been doing?
I had some gift cards. Shout out my boy B in Discord who gave me one for Christmas. That I've stretched that over 2 orders. I just want you to know. Thank you very much. My mom also, my beautiful mother, also gave me a Jimmy John's gift card for the holidays that I am eating up. So, man alive, freaky fast. I was going to tell the story about the one time I was stoned out of my mind when I first moved here in my buddy's living room, and Freaky Fast showed up like 9 minutes later, and I literally said, "Whoa, you guys actually are freaky fast," but I already told that story, so need not.
How did that bit go over with the delivery guy?
I don't think he was super enthused, but the rest of the room loved it. But I killed my friends.
Guys like you, being like, that's good.
And like we probably, I don't know.
Do you know how many like dads have run that bit? There's no way that every guy in an office isn't running that bit literally every day.
It was though. The thing is that listen, I'm always open to a bit. I'm always looking for that next bit, but it literally caught me off guard how fast it was. It was like astoundingly quick.
When Jimmy John's came out, the like retired hardcore guy that got into bikes, the employment rate was as high as it's ever been.
Yep. Listen, if you watched that documentary, I think it was MASH. It was a fixed gear documentary. It was about fixed gear culture in San Francisco. Fuck, I think it was called MASH.
I cannot think of a movie I'd want to see less.
It's about dudes riding brakeless in San Francisco, and
I bet they're super not annoying.
it's tight little jean shorts, carabiners, and the flipped up brims hat situation. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, there was a period of time, and that period of time would have been around 2011. That everybody got a fixed gear and everybody watched that shit if you were also in the hardcore community or on the Bridge 9 message board, etc. And then everybody was like, well, bike couriers are really no longer. I'm going to tell you a story about a bike courier really quickly. Bike couriers are no longer, but you can work for Jimmy John's. And that's what it is. These are dudes who just love that fucking bike life and they're ripping around town. I would be curious. We should get a high volume Jimmy John's delivery courier on the pod just as a quick Patreon one. I want to know how many miles they put in a day.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I bet you could get a Jimmy John's courier on this podcast pretty easily.
You think we could pull some strings?
I'm not sure how you're going to stretch that out into an hour-long conversation, but
no,
I'll follow
a quick
your
one.
lead. I'll follow your lead.
10-minute side quest.
All those guys also, like, at the same exact time went, you know what? I think we'd make really good old-timey barbers. So what we'll do is we'll roll our toolboxes with 100 stickers on them into a room, any white room that's available in the city, and we have a viable business.
Yep.
And that worked. That seemed to work for a while.
No, you're absolutely right. And listen, barbers make a killing, dude. They do. They really do.
Yeah.
So, one time I fell on my bike. We were on our way, me and my buddies, for high school graduation. We rode our bikes from Ashtabula, woke up at 5 a.m., rode our bikes to Bay Village, which is on the west side of Cleveland, all in one day, like 85, 88 miles or something. And I I didn't unclip in time and fell in front of a bike courier who was like delivering like actual documents and shit.
You couldn't have picked a worse time.
It was literally, we were in downtown Cleveland. We were on the west side, an intersection away from crossing whatever bridge goes from downtown into Lakewood, if anybody wants to picture that bridge. Ate shit, scraped my shit all up. After riding 80 some miles already that day from 4:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning. But nonetheless,
there's two things so far, at least that I can think of off the top of my head, that like my brain can't do. Like it's just like it is decided it can't do it. Now, the first one I've talked about on the podcast quite a bit, which is I cannot play any card game that's ever existed.
Just
for some reason, it's like the
answer
logic is just, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's like when people describe dyslexia, where it's like I look at the words and they all get, or the letters get all jumbled or whatever. That's what it's like when people. Number two is clipping my fucking feet into a bike thing.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Well, you're talking like that time we were at Bob's?
Yeah. I did, but this was before when that was popular.
Yeah.
I never had clips on them.
Yeah.
I had a fixed gear, but I never had clips.
Are you saying clips and or cages?
Cages are different. That's you just stick your feet in those.
I fell out of my cages.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have clips. I was just a dumbass.
I thought clips was a little intense for that, but
people would ride clips.
Yeah,
but
I tried.
That was not my
I bought
thing.
the stuff. I don't know what it is, but like I can't get in and out of them.
Yeah.
It's like for some reason, like whatever logic. I remember standing next to it and like doing it so I could see it and going like, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, and we got to.
And it's just, when you're talking about when we were at Bob's and I was trying to do it, it was the same thing. It's like, fuck, man. Half the reason I didn't want to do it is like, I don't mind riding bikes. I don't want to do that. I knew you had to clip, and I'm like, just let me try to use it without the clips. Step on it, because I don't know what it is. It's like the logic. It's not there. It's like there's
because you also got to do it while you're moving. I'm with you. It's not a very natural movement, and also when you got clips, you got to wear whatever dorky little shoes they are too. So you couldn't wear. You know what I mean? If I was going to ride my bikes to a friend's house and I had clips on my fixed gear, I'd have to have shoes in my backpack. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You'd have to put the Yeezy slides in the backpack.
Yeah. Cole, how are we doing, buddy? You look great in that striped Oxford.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
happy St. Patrick's Day to
wearing
everybody.
green here.
Yeah.
Everyone gets
You're in a green chair.
pinches.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Pinch me.
Yeah, you know how it's like if you don't wear green, you get pinched. That's what my grandma would always do.
You don't know
to
that? Really?
Yeah.
That's like a known thing.
It's the same thing as like "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" pin, you know?
Yeah.
And drinking Guinness.
Hey, can we have Guinness this afternoon for St. Patrick's Day?
I don't care. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna get some Guinness across the street, and we can all have a Guinness for lunch.
Guinness got a non-alcohol. Do they got an NA?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Spaceman, our boy, he swears he likes it more than the full strength. He gets it for home. He'll drink beer and shit, but he says the NA are better. So I mean,
like
we should
the
get
texture.
Those.
Like I told you, they've got that nitro kombucha that I fucking.
Yeah, the hum shit.
I can't do it too much.
Yeah,
it's too good.
It's like velvety.
Hey, speaking of drink. That banana bread cold foam matcha from fucking Starbucks is
you've shouted this out every
What's
single
really
podcast.
wild is that
only one.
If only advertisers understood like that you'll schlep in a way that feels like inorganic and like I feel like they'd watch and go, I don't know if he's fucking with us or not.
Oh, me?
They're like, no. I think he would die for this.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's absolutely stellar. Listen, I'm a guy, I think this will resonate with some people, but maybe not. Mm-hmm. I don't order drink with meal. I think that's a waste of money. Very rarely do I go get drink. I'll maybe get
you. Okay, listen. You were doing this with truck. The thing is, you're now applying it like across the board. Yeah. I just want you to know we don't consign it. We don't think it's cool. You know what I mean? I'm worried that like people are gonna start actually thinking like there might be something wrong with it.
Well, did you see we joked about me burning incense in truck, and somebody in Discord said, "Oh shit, I just burned an APF incense in truck the other day." Mm-hmm. So shout out you. That was tight. You did that. I'll do that when I get home. Because I got that new car smell tag still stuck in that son of a bitch. I want to talk about truck in a second. But I think getting a drink with meal is a waste of money. So if you're a person that goes to like out to dinner, a beer, I don't consider a beer a waste of money, but I consider like a Pepsi a waste of money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. God,
so I will never, I'm not a person that gets a drink with my meals. If I'm ordering Jimmy John's or I'm getting McDonald's or Taco Bell, I don't get a drink with that. I think that's a waste of money. It's like, you know what I mean? I could just get food.
Yeah.
So I'm not typically, when I go to Starbucks, I typically am a cold brew or a black coffee guy. That's what I lean towards most often. Now, Abby made a good point. I love those dragon fruit refreshers in the summer. I like a pink drink as well. But Timbo brought in this matcha with banana cream cold foam the other day and had me sip it. So I got one this weekend. Me and Michelle both did full strength. It is stuck with me. I crave it, dude. Like when people are like going to Starbucks every day, it's like, fuck, that drink is crazy. So
you can't, it's a thing. It's just like oat milk latte. If I had oat milk latte every single day, it would become unspecial and not good.
Exactly.
If I have it once a week, when it gets to be that once, it's like when I quit smoking but what I mean by that is I just got it down to one a day.
Yeah.
But it was like that one a day was so crucial to my life that it was like everything hinged on that.
Like you'd look forward to it all day and No,
so
I feel you.
It's the same thing as like, it's just, you got to keep those. That's a Saturday thing.
And I want to be clear, and I
look forward to it all week.
I know you identify with this. I like it too much, so it will not become a regular thing. I don't buy myself orange juice with pulp. I think it's too good. It brings me too much joy. Hummus is kind of like this because I can't portion it out. I just want to eat it all at once. There's a lot of things that are too good for me to get for myself. This is something that I will.
Makes it taste better.
Exactly.
Now, I understand this is like a Catholic thing that I'm sure I inherited from years of Italian.
I didn't know I was religious.
But it's just like that is like that's what it is for me. If I have to wait a while, the only I hate traveling, but I do like coming home from travel and you're like everything's perfect. I love it here.
Oh my god, I can't. Yep.
So I like when things are like, if I have to wait all week for that thing, then it's even better.
Yeah. I will keep the banana bread matcha situation to a once a week. That'll be what we get on the weekend when we go out and run our errands. And I get to look forward to it all week. You know what I mean?
I'm with the girls on TikTok right now doing the coconut cult banana bread or whatever. Not banana Foster, the coconut yogurt.
Yes, Timothy also let me try some of his. That has some zip like you wouldn't imagine. That is delicious.
I eat it while I watch NBA.
Yeah,
I do just the tiniest bites.
Yeah,
and I try to
make
extend
it
over the longest period of time while I scream and stand at basketball.
Yeah, it's legitimate. I'm not much of a yogurt guy, not for any reason on one way or another. It just does I like it, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't have it often. But man alive, is that shit good. So also, since we're on the topic of banana, the Olipop banana cream. Olipop is also, you want yourself a nice little sweet dessert. So Cole, how we doing? Did you ride fixed gears growing up?
I had a shitty fixie All of my bikes were hand-me-downs. It was like my sister's bike that I would do and then dick around with it. And
of course.
We would the big thing with us is that they're all mountain bikes.
Yeah.
And they're all like no front suspension or back. So like old school like rock hoppers.
Yeah.
And we would just like drift on them. That was like all we loved doing. We would tighten the back brake as tight as we could, and we would go down hills and then see who could do the longest skid mark.
I feel you.
And we would just fuck our back tires up. That's like all we did. But
when somebody first got a bike that had shocks on the front, all we did was ride around just going,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just banging it against the ground.
That reminds me of just like bikes in general. We had this kid who lived near us, me and my buddy. He lived in my buddy's neighborhood, and his name was Chris. And he was like a really, really smart kid, but like had no boundaries, you know what I mean? And so he would like come over to my buddy Ryan's house and like take apart his mom's speakers, say, "Oh, the fuse is blown." Nothing was wrong with it. And then he would just leave.
God, dude, you and your friends sound like you suck so bad.
Yeah.
It's just
so mean.
It's like you're like the most annoying kids that could have existed.
He would take shit apart, dude, and then we'd get sidetracked, and then he'd just go. You know what I mean? So
obviously you guys got along swimmingly.
Dude, well, we liked to egg him on a little bit.
Yeah.
We thought he was a freak. You know, we were nice to him. For the record, we liked to hang out with him. We just thought he brought an added element of extra to the party, right? And so he was always telling a high story, right? He was always fibbing. And he would tell us, he goes, "Got my sister's mountain bike today. I could do a front flip on that thing. Thing is, you just got to go as fast as you can, rip the front brake, you'll whip all the way around." So he got to try to do it. Just eat shit, dude. This kid thought you could just rip a mountain bike, rip the front brake, and it had enough momentum to just whip you around and you land.
The idea too is like front flip seems so much more difficult than a back flip.
So we watched him eat shit on this, and then we're like, my buddy lived on the lake, so for anyone that is unfamiliar with the Great Lakes, there's like house, and then there's a big hill leading down to the lake, and often the land is not at lake level, right? And so we would play in this like hill of woods, and we would, build forts and we'd take his bike, and we'd like, "Chris, it'd be so fucking funny is if you got going as fast as you could, and then just sent the bike off the hill and see how far we can make it go." And the bike just topples down the hill,
Yeah.
Just good tricks, good
tricks.
Childhood fun,
good healthy tricks.
No, I get that.
Oh shoot.
Chase, I could see you guys being a dirty duo because I could see him taking apart the speakers, you eating all the food.
Mm-hmm. I had my buddies who would be like, "Chase, you can eat at our house, but you can't eat it all. You can't just eat."
Taking stuff to go.
Yeah.
I'd wait till the parents went
Taking
to
a bunch
bed
of Tupperware.
so I could go root through the fridge.
Like in your mind, you're being quiet, but they could hear you.
Yeah. Well, me especially. Yeah.
Yelling.
Jesus, dude.
No, Pop-Tart, no!
Dude, yeah. Honestly, my friends' parents, God bless you for putting up with me, dude, because I was the one instigating. I wanted to make a mess. I wanted to get you to do the bad things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tear shit up, be destructive. Oh, I loved it.
You're able to just get just enough goodwill with people by being an airhead sometimes that like it offsets the super annoying shit you do. But it's just every single day. It's just barely. It's like which one will?
Oh, shoot. Did
you have a nice weekend?
I had a great weekend. Yeah. Saturday we woke up. What did we do?
Same way every day begins.
We hit Starbucks. I think we just went to Starbucks, and then we went to the flower bin, which is the nursery near us. Bought a bunch of plants. Bought a bunch of seeds. Seed starting kit. I re-upped all my seed starting shit for the closet because it's all old and like warped from being in the sun when I was hardening things off. So re-upped all of that, dropped a cool $200 some at the nursery. Came home, cleaned out my office. We repotted a bunch of plants. I tilled out a section of the backyard that we're gonna have as like a natural wildflower garden. Wildfire.
But we're gonna start a natural wildfire.
My backyard's a perfect place for it.
It starts there, takes over the neighborhood.
So tilled that out by hand with a shovel. Beat my ass. That is so hard. But did that. That was a lot of fun. It got a little workout in, if you will. And then Sunday, what did I do Sunday? Oh, me, Cole, Al, Madison, and my buddy Tanner, we went out to dim sum out in Longmont. So we ate a bunch of food, went absolutely ham. It was stellar. And that's about it. What'd you get into?
Let's see here. I watched the Love is Blind reunion.
Oh, the Ohio cast, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Can you real quick? I want to talk about it on the pod. Give me, because Michan's up on it too. But obviously, I know that the world hated the Colorado, Denver people. Hated them.
Well, just to be clear, like, I think they're all, you kind of end up hating them all for different reasons.
Sure.
It's just people coming out and showing their true colors of, like, you know, when you've lived in a place long enough, you're like, it's a certain type of evil that exists here, you know? And obviously Ohio is a certain type of evil that exists. That's what's coming out.
Yeah, it's
you sort of wring these people out until all that's left is the bad stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And like the Ohio type of evil, to clarify, is like pure dumb. You know?
It's a lot of dumb.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dumb, a lot of kind of misogynistic stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. It was a pretty good season. The reunion was solid. They really went after some people, which is nice. You see Nick Lachey just pull out daggers just left and right.
Actually, Michan did say that he buried one of the guys, like on TV. Like,
just to be clear, too, nobody in the room in the reunion hates each other more than Nick Lachey and his wife. Just to be clear, they're like, they are so clearly fake in love that it's insane. Like, you can just tell by when she speaks, it looks like he's having trouble swallowing. You know what I mean? Like,
it's
he just
grating.
Yeah. So they don't have a lot of room, a lot of legs to stand on in my mind. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I told Abby that I was telling you guys too. I wanted to get. At the end of it, I saw that like the crowd was talking, like the live studio audience was talking to the cast and stuff. And I'm like, man, I want to go to that live studio audience. I don't know how you get that invite, but I'll put on the ugliest Indochino suit you've ever seen and go to one of those things so I blend in. Yeah. But I told her I wanted to go. I said my dream gift would be that she bought me a 666 Raiders jersey, and then it got signed by all the villains of Love is Blind.
Yeah.
So if anybody also knows anyone from Love is Blind that could help me get this started, so I can at least get my first signature, and then I'll collect them after that.
Yeah. I wonder if we can make that happen. I love that you want a Raiders jersey in particular because they're like guys. They're like the villains of the NFL. Yeah, their fan base is pretty obnoxious, but
that's what I figured.
Yeah,
these people are pretty obnoxious too. So it really fits the bill.
And also worth noting, it's like one of the worst teams out there. But
it's completely irrelevant to me. I want a villain jersey signed by all the villains from Love is Blind, who are my favorite characters.
That's tight
in television history, I think.
Yeah. I real quick, the football jersey reminded me. I brought in a bunch of my own clothes so I can take some outfit photos of my own shit with the collab shit like I did with the EG stuff.
You brought the jersey?
I was going to bring the jersey.
Mistake.
I was going to bring the jersey. I should have fucking brought
the middle.
I was like, no, I don't have enough room. And I now thinking back, I should have just brought the jersey.
Yeah, whoops.
So
let's see. What else did I do? I watched a lot of basketball. All of it went bad. I was mad. On Sunday, I was in such a bad mood through the first half of the day that I was like, maybe I need to not do this. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to not get into this.
Yeah.
I got to revert. I shot some hoops with Gia. The wind got so crazy that like I had to like put her under my shirt.
Oh, really?
Because it started out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was really nuts. The basketball blew all the way across North Boulder Park is a big ass park. It threw all the way across.
Like close to your house?
Yeah, these kids on dirt bikes went and got it for me.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, they were tight. They dapped me up, and the one kid like tossed it to me off the dirt bike. He thought it was sick.
So sick. Cool. Those dope ass electric dirt bikes?
I
couldn't tell if they were the electric. I think so. They're little baby ones though.
Well, they've got them now. They look like a straight up dirt bike that's just electric.
Those are
dope.
Yeah,
I would have killed myself if I had one of those as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I think back on
killed myself,
on like the shit I got into with my analog razor scooter or my electric Schwinn that went I think 11 miles an hour at max or something when the battery was fully charged.
So I would have for 8 minutes you were flying.
Oh yeah, if even you were ripping. But no, those things, because those kids, I've watched these kids, and by kids I mean like 15-year-olds in high school do wheelies up the hill, like in traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, these kids are crazy.
They're full on. Those things go too fast they should have to have a motorcycle license.
100%, dude. Yeah. It's not a bicycle by any means.
And these were like 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
And they were riding from one side of the park to the other. And every time they hit the midsection, there was a dog that was like a big dog that was fetching something. And as soon as they came by, he would just chase them and they'd all scream. And and then they would like get to the other side and talk and, you know.
Yeah.
So I did
awesome.
that, you know, ran errands, normal shit. Watched the Oscars. That was the big.
Oh, I watched the Oscars too.
Yeah, I feel like we should save Oscars talk for a specific episode.
Yeah.
It'll be too late, but it's fine.
I'll get a little
It's
slideshow
fine.
going.
Yeah, let's do a little slideshow. I will say, I found it funny. I was watching because I do like watching these things now. Since we've started doing the talks, I realized it is fun to see, and I've been watching more movies and shit. One, I hardly noticed the outfits, so I am interested. I guess I realized
I actually
don't
thought the
watch it.
fashion was good.
Yeah.
It was probably one of the better like awards show. I felt like most people looked good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them in a compilation that Cole does.
Still a couple whiffs, obviously.
Well, naturally. Yeah. But I did love that Kieran Culkin accepted on behalf of Sean Penn and said, well, Sean Penn didn't want to be here. And I just think Sean Penn openly not wanting to be there. And then at the last award show he was at was just smoking inside.
Yeah.
What a character. You said that, and I would like to, you know, take in some information on this because I think he's just a character. But like you said that he'll go fight in wars and shit.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah. I mean, if you look up his track record, he gets a cause and he just goes and gets directly involved.
It's so sick, dude. And like, you know,
there's videos of him like full like BDU. You know what I mean? Like just like ready
overseas.
to roll. Yeah.
It's tight, dude. It's honestly fucking cool. And like with him in one battle after another, because he's like an older dude who's clearly been smoking cigs forever. I can't tell where he starts and stops and where his character begins. You know what I mean? Like it's all kinds of seems to be the same guy.
Well, I think that like in that movie, he's kind of perfect for the role because he's playing exactly who he hates.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like him, he knows exactly the bits he needs to do to hit the notes of a guy that he just cannot stand.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think you know any character in their life more than someone that you just despise.
Yeah, that's
fair.
fair.
I mean, because you know them, you've analyzed everything.
100%.
And everything gets to you, so you've really... And then you think about it a lot, so it really develops the role.
You developed a villain in your head,
Yeah.
Cool. So you do anything else this weekend, or that's about it?
I don't think so. We had to like, it's just I don't know, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
Cool.
I mean, like stuff, but nothing interesting.
No, I feel you. I picked up truck after work yesterday. Back at my house. I'm gonna do a little work on it this weekend, I think.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that.
That was the truck news.
That's really it. Yeah.
Truck date.
I had the steering rack replaced, and it's much tighter now. It feels much tighter. And
like driving Mario Kart.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, I couldn't tell too. Is it, you know, it was a little loose. It was like, am I feeling what it feels like to drive a 2000 truck from 26 years ago? And I'm used to my Honda Civic, which feels like a go-kart, or what? You know what I mean? But tightened up, it's nice and clean. That's been replaced, so I feel good about that. I'm just gonna continue chipping away at it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So
nice.
Cool. What about you? Anything fun this weekend?
Cool.
You fixed a.
I fixed my gate. I don't have like a front door. It's like a little wood gate thing that's like on the side of my house. That's what you go through because it's like you have to go through my.
What do you mean you don't have a front door? It's just open?
I have a front door. It's like, but it's like the front door is on the side of the house, and you'll see it, Timbo. Like when you go by. I kind of like not having a front door though, because it's kind of like
what
incognito.
Situation did you just describe where I'm going by your house but not
You'll
coming to it?
When you pass by.
I've been meaning to drive over here to Longmont so I could just see the outside of houses.
But the fence, it's been so windy, and I try to fix it. The flipper fucked it up first time. The fence post is super warped that I could pull it out. There's like 3 feet of concrete in there.
Yeah.
I can't do that. And then I just kind of jerry-rigged a solution, which was fun. It was fun woodworking, though. I learned how to get really, like, precise on a circular saw and how to do, like, the angles. Like, I always see the, you know, like, reels or YouTube shorts of, like, a carpenter putting, like, 2 pieces of wood up to, like, a corner. And then he, like, does the quick little things. And I was like, how the fuck is he doing that? And then I finally realized, like, the solution of, like, oh, you have to measure, get the angle of one piece of wood, then that bounced off the other one, and then I was like, oh, this is sick. So it's really cool to get all woodsy with it.
Yeah.
But that's basically what I did, and then I just played Call of Duty World War II.
Very fun.
Hell yeah.
Very fun.
Where's that in the pantheon of the Call of Duty franchise?
I think there's 30 Call of Duties. I believe
there's 30.
I think there's 30
Oh, we
now.
gotta.
No, there fucking isn't.
We gotta stop.
Seriously think there's 30.
That's too many.
If you count from 2000, early 2000s, all the way up to now, because I think it's like Infinity Ward and Activision.
They would
year
swap
by year.
yearly.
Exactly.
But dude, I mean
then
maybe, dude.
Think about it. They did a reboot of Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
They like remade it.
Are you
and
counting
did
the
it.
reboots and shit?
Yeah,
the
I
remastered
think
versions
it's like
and
all
shit?
of that is 30.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I think that
Maybe.
World War II was like, it's after Black Ops 2, I think. So it's like maybe 5 before COVID, I think is when it came out.
Oh, see, I don't remember this at all. But I wasn't playing that.
I've lost the sauce. I just saw it at the game store for $7, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll find out."
The greatest thing that ever happened at Canoe Club.
Yeah.
And I won't dox the person, but we had an employee that was with us for like a little while, and there was a reveal one day that she drove a
Modern Warfare 3 edition Jeep Cherokee won in a sweepstake by her dad. So sick.
Incredible.
And it had like
the thing you see on like a Pepsi, like a 24-pack of Pepsi, and you're like, who
That's the
hell?
Jeep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like on the headrest?
She had it. And you couldn't pick a more unlikely. If you can think in your head, who would be least likely to drive a Call of Duty Jeep? This is the person you would think of.
Fully kitted, embroidered seats, all that. You know what I mean? Like it was the sweepstake one, like Timothy said, when you go and there's advertising, you could win this car. That was it.
When that got revealed, and I just remember like being like, no, you guys are like screwing with me. And then I went out back where it was parked. And I said, I cannot believe this is real. And then she showed me the inside.
I think it even had a little emblem on the outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it had a bunch of stuff on the inside that was like different. It had like orange seats and like all sorts of shit.
Crazy.
It was nuts. It said like Modern Warfare when you started it up, like on the screen. It's so sick, dude. Yeah. That's what you should have got.
A Jeep?
I'm
not trying to dunk on a Jeep.
I'm just saying, like, I don't care. A video game themed car.
Oh, I feel you.
A novelty car.
You know what I want is that.
I guess yours is like the and one collab.
Yeah.
And one.
You know what? In
collab.
different lights, it looks more silver than blue. You'll have to see it. It's definitely baby blue, but it's not like baby blue. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got a lot going on.
I can't. Sorry.
I'm busy.
Sorry. I got a lot going
on.
Hey, I downloaded a new game yesterday that Tanner put me onto. It's called RV There Yet. $7 on Steam. Basically, you're like the animation is pretty crude, but like it's like I don't know how to describe it, but nonetheless, the goal is this: you and your buddies got to drive an RV through like the woods. And you all smoke cigs, and when you rip the cig, it makes your guy run faster, which is interesting. But you gotta like drive it through the woods, so like you might be driving and it stick shifts, so you gotta like Q will hold down the clutch and you gotta shift between the gears, but it's really fun. And you smoke the cig, and like you would have to get out and like guide because it's like first person. It's really fun. So if anybody's curious, Google RV There Yet.
My God, that sounds terrible.
It's so fun. I'll show you a video. It's actually
It looks
really
kind of dope, actually.
It's like a really like indie game. You know what I mean? But like you're like a little round fat guy and you can rip a cig, and you can just indefinitely have the cig in your mouth, and you can see it out of the corner of your pointed frame. It's so funny.
You can rip a cig.
So can I be honest with you? I don't understand like. Any indie game someone has showed me, I'm like, I don't understand why you'd want to do this.
This one is totally fun. I was literally hooting and hollering by myself playing it last night. And like, you have to like, if you shift wrong, it fucks up the gearbox and the RV deteriorates. And like, if you get it stuck, you can like take the winch and attach it to a tree and winch it out. And you got to like fix things. It's really fun.
I mean, it sounds fun for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Do they got one that's like, I don't know, like a bad mom or something? I'm trying to think of whatever would be like sort of would be more in my interests. You know what I'm saying? Like
a coke addict mom.
Yeah, or like, like a bad guy that owns a nightclub or, something. I don't need to be in the woods in an RV, but maybe there's like something more that's funny.
I'm certain that there's something along those lines. Yeah. If you download Steam, we can get that. You still have the Steam Deck?
I got to do, no.
Will you find out if you do?
I'll look.
Because this could be fun.
I don't know. Maybe I do.
If you have that Steam Deck.
I think I sold it.
Okay.
I think I sold it at the height because I got one when you couldn't get one, remember? Because I was in like a waiting line that I forgot I signed up for. And then I got it Well, I was thinking about selling my spot in line because it was a bunch of money. And then I was like, no, I'll just get it. And then I got it and I played it for a little while. And then I think I sold it, but I'll look. Maybe if I have it, I know where it's at.
Okay.
But I might have sold it.
I just texted Dean because he has one and I want to see if he still has his Steam Deck.
Why would you want one?
No, I want to play RV there yet with people.
Can you play?
Oh, you want me to play? I don't want to play RV there
Nah,
yet.
we'll get you to play. No, you know what? No,
I don't think I
Abby will
have
play
the
with me.
Steam Deck.
Abby will play with me. She'll
That
think it's
doesn't
fun.
sound like it's up her alley. She plays.
It looks like Sims.
Well, then maybe you got her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like any game where it looks like Sims.
It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I don't know. It's fun. It's fun.
It looks cool.
Well, what else, guys?
Covered all the ground we planned to. So.
I can get some questions here.
Are we ready? Let's do it.
Yeah. What time are we at, Colas?
We're like 30 minutes in.
Okay.
This one's fresh off the deck here. You're only allowed to eat one type of sandwich for the rest of your life. You can eat other food as you please, but anytime you want to eat a sandwich, you can only have this one type of sandwich.
Turkey Club. Just the most standard, whatever the restaurant has to offer. Turkey Club.
No, you have to be specific. That's sort of the point of this.
Yeah. What's on the Turkey Club?
Because there's only one kind. It's not just any restaurant that has one.
One kind. It would be,
We're on a podcast filling time. You got to just walk us through.
Okay, yeah.
Turkey Club.
Walk us through.
Then the Beach Club from Jimmy John's. Like whatever that is. It's turkey, avocado, sprouts, tomato, lettuce.
See, this is why you have to be specific because like that's a different thing than when I think of a turkey club from a restaurant.
Well, I'm saying since you want it specific, but I also just want to say like
can I ask you? You choose that over like going to like. Having like a country club experience type of turkey club where you get like the thicker turkey with the bacon and the tomato and it's got
Timbo,
the 3 pieces of bread.
Now you're speaking my language. That is what I want.
Because I can kind of get on board with you there. If I was at Jimmy John's forever, I'm like, well, buddy, I don't know.
I was just thinking of pure accessibility, not too special. Just because
the thing is, fantasy world.
Well,
it's a fantasy world. You're eating one sandwich for the rest of your life. You can do whatever you want.
It could be any turkey sandwich from anywhere, and that's
in your dream world. You're like, well, let's start putting up walls.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you want.
No, it would be then. Yeah, that's what it would be. Would be. I'm trying to think of like what's like the best turkey sandwich I've ever had. You know what it would be? You know what it would be? Honest to God, the best one I've ever had. That Rise Society, the Jewish deli that used to be in Avanti, the turkey sandwich that they have, that is, to me, that is the best turkey sandwich money can buy.
Okay.
It was like a house-made ciabatta, turkey, pickled red onions, provolone, tomato lettuce.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe a little mayo or something. But that is the ideal turkey sandwich to me.
Now, let me ask you a question to bend the rules a smidge. If I go something outside of, like, are we still considering like a wrap a sandwich?
Absolutely.
Totally.
I consider it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're considering that, what I want is like a high-end Caesar wrap.
Yeah, hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like a really good one where it's stuffed to the gills.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
And it's got what, like chicken in it? Like
it's got like rotisserie chicken
Yeah.
and it's got a lot of lettuce and some Caesar dressing. Sometimes they put like croutons in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I like that quite a bit. I think that if that doesn't count, I was thinking maybe I would want banh mi.
Yeah.
Because I really like that.
I was thinking that
I
too.
could eat banh mi every single day if it was available easily to me.
Yeah.
Do you like it with the pate?
I don't like the pate.
You don't like the authentic
That's a little
pate?
bit because of it's a little bit because of texture. It's a little bit because of my issues with meat in general.
Yeah.
To where I'll do it, but it's got to be really straightforward.
Okay.
That's not straightforward. I don't like that. Foie gras, marrow, all that. First of all, part of it's that it's gross texturally to me. But the second part is like it's gross the way it's achieved. So it's like that doesn't work for me.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's got to be a pretty straightforward. It's probably a slightly less traditional banh mi, technically speaking, but I do like that a lot because I like what's in there. I like that there's the carrots and I like the cilantro and I like all that stuff quite a bit. In fact, if there was a vegetarian banh mi, that's kind of really where I'm at. Yeah.
I wonder if I feel like I've had one with like seitan on it instead of chicken.
Yeah, it'd work. Yeah.
And it was banging.
Yeah, I was also thinking like falafel wrap or like that kind of setup.
Yeah.
I like that quite a bit.
Like that would be, I guess that is the tough thing because it'd be like when is the line where it would get to like a burrito? Because a burrito technically, you could argue in both ways, it being a sandwich. But to me, a wrap, it's like that weird line of getting like where
There's
you're
also
in,
like,
you know?
I do see something there for like, if you go to a Cat's Deli, and this will not be the right type of thing that I'm ordering, they won't like this, but I like the smoked turkey one that's pretty dry.
Yeah.
I like dry things. I've talked about this a lot. With like 100 pickles.
Yeah, fuck
so it could just be that and mustard and a lot of pickles.
Just so many. It's like a
really
sandwich.
like that. So if it had to be a straight sandwich, no, I'd still go banh mi. I think that counts the most. So I think that would be.
I thought you guys, at least one of you would bring it up, would be an egg salad sandwich
every day.
But like, I mean, you're not eating this like every day.
I love an egg salad sandwich, Cole.
It's like, I love tuna sandwich. Love tuna sandwich, but
every day,
it's the mayo of it all.
I just wouldn't take it over a turkey sandwich.
Yeah,
you know?
The really mayo. Good. You're right, Timbo, because the mayo kind of does get to you. It'd be like if you had it every time you eat a sandwich, you're eating that much mayo.
Yeah,
you would get to that point where you're like, okay, dude, this is.
I could also really like be convinced of like the right vegetarian sandwich where you've got like the hummus and the sprouts and all that. Yeah. I really love that when it's
like
a nice caprese.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. What about the one that we get from Lolita's?
If we're talking about 10 years ago, sure.
Yeah,
we talking about
Grouch,
now. I'm all
talking
right.
Green Grouch.
Green Grouch, yeah.
Yeah, we used to get the Green Grocer, colloquially named the Grouch, and we used to get that on focaccia, and that was absolutely money.
Yeah.
And then they switched up the whole thing. It went up by $3 or $4. You no longer got the chip, no longer got the pickle, and the bread supplier changed. All worse.
Because it's on like, it's not like brioche, but it's on like a roll, like a deli roll is what it seems like it's on now.
I mean, I like just like as far as a sandwich goes, I like just like a wheat toast.
Yeah.
Again, I like dry stuff.
No, I get that.
And then I'll add what I want to it. But
that's like my issue with, I feel like with burgers sometimes is they'll throw like a brioche bun on there. I'm like, you don't need, like just give me a potato bun. I want something that's
again, I know this won't be popular, but this would be the same argument I have for why I like lettuce burgers. I'd prefer it just lettuce wrapped.
Yeah.
Because it's just there's less like stuff taken away from like the flavors of what you're there for. You know? Because sometimes that's the problem. Is like I feel like the bread will 90% of the time ruin a sandwich.
Yeah.
You get a pretzel bun, kill me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love a pretzel bun, dude.
What's the point, dude? Like you can't taste anything else but pretzel bun.
And it's like
put anything on
to eat
and it's
sometimes.
like as soon as you take a bite, everything in there slips out like it's like a Popeye cartoon.
No, you're right. You're right. There was a spot in town called Reuben's.
Yeah.
Reuben's. It was on Broadway and maybe Arapahoe. Broadway and what's one street this way?
What's
Sherpa's on?
Yeah, Walnut.
Yeah, Broadway and Walnut. It was a burger spot on a corner of Broadway and Walnut. Me and my buddies used to go there for our birthdays. when I first moved here, whenever we'd have a birthday, we'd all go there together to eat the burgers. They had a pretzel burger, bro. Absolutely.
It was good.
Money.
It's really nice when a group just has one thing that they do
that was
for
our thing.
every event. Yeah. And then you just all look, because I like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mentally.
We were like, we like the burger spot. It's fun. If somebody's parents wants to come along, they'll pay. You know what I mean? But we're going to go to the burger spot for our birthdays. That's what we'll do. That, and then there was one year where we went to a couple comedy shows for our birthdays, which was fun.
At the
I don't remember.
Comedy store?
We went to the comedy, what's it called? Comedy Club? Comedy Store?
Comedy Works.
Comedy Works, that's what it is.
We went to the Comedy Works in Cherry Creek twice, I believe. Which is fun.
Chase, what's your opinion, not to get back on the sandwiches, about
this is the most serious I've ever seen you two.
A club sandwich with bread in the middle.
Love it.
Similar to like a...
it has to be that thin-ass toast, or it's
otherwise it's too much.
What we were describing is it's like, it's thin piece of wheat toast, turkey, thin piece of toast, then you've got bacon and lettuce tomato and mayo.
Yeah.
And that really, to me, should be it.
Do you want a little toothpick with a pickle on top?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, with everything I eat, I want 100 pickles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Having a pickle on the side, dude.
I get fermented pickles, and I eat those with almost every meal.
What do you mean fermented pickles?
They're like lightly fermented pickles.
Oh, like a half sour?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the ones where they kind of almost taste like they're like there's like a lot of zing to them.
Yeah, like just salt.
No, it's more like
it's more like
a
yogurt
kimchi
kind of
or something. Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, I feel you. I really loved those Brad Leone half sours.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we made those back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Money.
I wonder what do we do with those pickle jars we bought? We bought them from Uline.
They might be stacked on top of the fridge.
I don't have mine.
I don't know if they're. I got to go back up.
I
there.
definitely have one at home. I'm almost certain. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that again this summer.
We should.
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
fun.
The first batch I did turned out great.
They were exceptional. Yeah. They're a little salty, but is what it is.
But I know what I did there.
Yeah.
Because I fixed it on the second one, but I didn't make them spicy, and that really made a difference. You got to make them that little spicy.
You like a little kick?
To get that little.
Kinda. It's just like a zing.
Should we give ourselves botulism?
Well, he got in a lot of trouble multiple times because that was his thing, was always fermenting things.
Yeah.
Now, I've never understood that being like your bit is like experimental fermentation, because to me that always just feels like food going bad. You know? Like, I like kimchi, but I'm not trying to make kimchi because I feel like there's too many things that can go wrong. Fermenting is literally like your food developing a culture.
You don't like quick pickle onions or anything ever? Or?
That's different. I'm talking like
it's not really that different though, is all I'm saying.
I'm
mean,
down to
if
quick
you're
pickle
doing
and
like,
onion.
I know if you're doing like experimental shit, I totally get that.
He would like have
long
meat
fermentation
sitting out and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, fermenting meat's gross. Period.
Yeah,
like dry
meat's
agent
gross
or something.
overall. We just accept it. You know what I mean? Like that's just the
Yeah.
It is.
What about salami though? Salami's fucking fire, and
Dang.
that's aged.
Yeah, but that's
and
cured.
fermented.
But again, I don't need to do it.
For me,
Yeah.
like that type of stuff, it's like the over 35 situation where like that gives me instantaneous heartburn if I eat it now.
Yeah.
So I
Like
don't
a
eat
cured
it
meat,
anymore.
salami,
Yeah.
pepperonis.
It's all those
I felt it
sulfites.
coming, and then I was like, I need to be done with this. So it's like a pepperoni on a pizza every now and then, and that would be
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
it's too much. Too much. You'll see.
Huh.
Yeah, no,
It's coming
I've
for
been
y'all.
getting. I think acid reflux. I think, you know.
We got to work on your gut situation.
Yeah,
I'll
been-
make
I've been
some
drinking
suggestions
Ollipops.
for you. Fucking Sprout's been out of the goddamn sea moss gel for a long time.
son of a bitch.
That's who I would schlep for if we can get any sea moss gel. It's just I don't want to pay the $40 for it every week.
There's like one that Soph and I used to buy from she was like someone that lived in
She's making her own.
yeah, she made her own and it was fucking gas.
Yeah, there's
It
like
was
a
really
weird.
good.
I get a weird sense of nostalgia when I get the aftertaste of it after eating, because you kind of just like swallow it. There's nothing else to do, and there's like an immediate aftertaste that gives me instantaneous nostalgia, but I can't pinpoint what it is.
Like what
Isn't that weird?
I know what you're talking about.
I was thinking, is it
aftertaste,
like
though.
lake water or something that I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, because there's kind of that.
It has
I
like
don't know.
it has a funk to it. Like it definitely has like that
Yeah, I love it.
it's kind of like spirulina almost in a way where if you get like a big
Yeah,
mouthful of that and you're like, oh, that was a lot of
I do two big
chlorophyll in
scoops.
a
They're
way.
kind of hard to swallow, and then
Yeah.
you get them down. You're like, I'm feeling. It's like immediately, but I like the flavor. It's nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep
well, we
going.
can get a sponsor.
Sea
I'd
moss
love.
gel?
I want this podcast.
He wants to look
give
like
us
a
free
NASCAR.
things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wants it just to be.
I'll advertise. I
We've
just want
got
free
so
shit.
many stickers and shit back here.
we got AutoZone.
Yeah. You know it's just going to be like liquid death or
Yeah.
something. I don't want that shit.
No, you know what I would
want
want? I
Evian.
want hop water. That seltzer that
yeah,
tastes like
hop
beer.
water.
That's just regular. I want Olipop.
You can only pick three.
It's all
Three
beverages
sponsors, and
too.
I'll pick three sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay, hop water, Olipop, because those are both things that I would just consume regularly that I really actually enjoy.
Mhm.
Toaster strudel. I've said it for years.
Like from Kellogg's.
God, that's actually you explaining how you wanted to make a toaster strudel.
Should I run it back real quick?
Do you know that, Cole? The toaster strudel casserole that he made?
Yeah. Oh yes, I do know about this. Yeah.
So just for anybody
I do know about this.
uninitiated with this, I have this genius idea where I thought you would take a small Pyrex container.
Now, hold on. Let me interject for 1 second. I won't ruin the thing.
No.
When you started to pitch this is an important thing. I thought you were saying, like, you wanted to make, like, what I was picturing was like, okay, so like a fruit compote, layers of like a, not puff pastry, but like, what do they call that? The
puff
stuff-
Not
pastry.
phyllo dough.
Phyllo, that
sure,
would
okay.
work. Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Like basically what you do spanakopita out of or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, like, this is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But now I'd like you to complete what it is.
So this was my thinking. I love toaster strudels. It's no joke. I love that shit. And I thought, well, I know what I'll do is I'm going to make a meal of it. I'm going to buy myself 2-3 cases of toaster strudels. I'm going to get apple cinnamon, wild berry. another one.
It's even grosser. That's multiple flavors.
Wait,
It's like when you go to Circle K and you get the suicide.
Yeah,
where
so you did a suicide.
Yeah. Get one of every one. Which that's a crazy flavor, but we used to do it all the time. Me and my buddy Jimmy Brady. You get 3 packs of toaster strudels, and this is what I was thinking was you take the frostings, you put the little frosting things down, layer them, frosting, layer them, frosting, layer them. And I thought this is going to be great. It's going to be a casserole, a toaster strudel casserole, if you will.
So fucking dense.
What ended up happening is they're all just dry as fuck. And it's just a bunch of hard, dry toaster strudels all on top of each other. They didn't meld together and make a better product in any way.
No.
It's just a lot of them all at once in one
They
place.
melded together and gained the same mass that the sun has.
Exactly. Now here's the thing. This is what I would do doing it differently this time. Is take the same Pyrex. I get another thing of frosting, a separate tub of frosting, a healthy layer of frosting, toaster strudels, a nice fruit compote from Whole Foods.
No, dude, do what I said. If you just make spanakopita with like the same filling that has that in there, that would be good as hell.
And you gotta like butter it. You gotta put some sort of fat. That's gonna maybe you use like
It's
a
almost like a
buttercream or something.
deconstructed croissant.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like this could be. When you first pitched it, I was like, yeah, that
that'll-
makes sense.
that'll bang.
Yeah. What you did is insane. I mean, it's truly all you did was put it in a different vessel than in the box.
All at once, too.
Nothing was different.
Yeah. So it didn't work out. That is something that I cooked up years ago. Also, real quick, since we're here, speaking of inventions, I want to shout out whoever told me, bro, why the fuck are you calling it abrasive wire? Apparently, my little saw invention of cutting down the things in the backyard already exists. Abrasive wire is literally just called saw wire. It's a long metal wire that is abrasive. That's great to know that somebody was ahead of the game on that. And then there's also a pole saw, which is basically taking the dowel rods that I was talking about constructing and just putting a saw on the end of them and manually cutting. So
not buying rods from Michaels.
you don't need to buy the dowel rods from Michaels. You could buy a pole saw, as it appears. Now, I think the saw wire is still the way to go for safety concerns.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, of course. So, nonetheless, thank you for the input and thank you for linking me to that product. If I can get approval from my better half, I will be cutting down lots of shit in the backyard this summer.
Okay.
I think you need to get approval from the person else. I don't think you can just be taking down
Our landlord
their
will be
items.
happy that part of the tree is already dead, needs to come down. I'll do it for free.
Well, it's good. It's good that the tenant usually decides those things. Okay. All right. Here's what I want to be sponsored by: sea moss gel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prada.
Love it. We don't sell it, but we're sponsored by it.
Yeah, still sponsored by it, obviously. Just like the sailboats and stuff.
Yeah. Big sick.
And
Say that coconut yogurt.
No.
It's
Don't
so
tell me what to
expensive.
do.
We want it free.
Tell me what to do.
It's not that expensive.
Okay, CMOS gel, Prada. What else do you like? What about like Wilson?
The sport brand?
Yeah, of the manufacturer of various sports balls.
No,
tennis rackets
I'm
and
not
shit.
giving any money to fucking Adam Silver or Wilson. Let's see. No others.
No others.
No.
Just Prada and sea moss gel of any
Yeah,
kind.
that's tight.
Oh, it would.
I don't need any others. I just have two.
I'm trying to
I'm
think.
like when they work with Rolex and it's clear that like they just bought the whole thing.
Yeah.
They bought the whole suit.
Yeah, they just did the.
Yeah. So just Prada and sea moss gel.
You see on the Oscars that Rolex had that cool clock, you know?
They
thought that
they'll
was
stick
neat.
that. This clocks are at airports.
Yeah.
I can point. I think there's one at the Denver airport.
You can buy a Rolex clock for your house?
You probably
I'm sure you'd have to,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd overpay from some guy that's got
like an AD.
3 chronographs on at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's insufferable.
Cool. What would you have as your 3 sponsors? Harbor Freight, maybe?
That's good for you, actually.
Honestly, Harbor Freight would be
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes
dope
to
as
mind.
hell. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Now, real quick,
Butterfinger
Butterfinger.
and
not a good candy. Not a good candy bar.
I disagree. If you're talking about the BBs, Butterfinger BBs,
The
now I
small
agree.
ones
When
are
you get the
good.
bar, it's only good like a quarter of the time.
You take
but when
one
you
big
get,
bite and that's all you need.
But brother, when you get a good bite, when
Yeah.
it hits, you go through all
Yep.
the layers, no problem.
Yeah.
You're not hitting that middle part that's like hard as like
Yeah,
a piece of
like
leather.
peanut
Yeah,
brittle
like
or whatever, yeah.
If
breaks
you
your
get
teeth.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, I'm trying to think. Honestly, yeah, I would do Harbor Freight. I'd probably do Toyota.
Copy my swag.
No, I don't think I actually want to do Toyota. That's not something I stand behind. I'm trying to think of what like something that would be cool.
You tried to dunk on him and then he dunked on you.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hilarious.
I love Toyota, but it's not. Damn, this is hard. Harbor Freight.
I'm trying to think what else are things you
I
love.
can't do all tool things too. I would do all clad.
Yeah.
Like I would do Breville.
Yeah.
Because I stand behind multiple Breville products.
That's a great sponsorship.
And I would do
Breville's
Harbor
awesome.
Freight.
I want to talk to the CEO when you get in with Breville.
I
got some. He's got some explaining to do to me.
I'll shout myself out.
I want him to come to my apartment and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna go look at this fucking shit. What's
wrong with it?
Just today, I do one picture perfect. I do everything fucking identical.
Yeah.
Everything. I didn't change anything.
Yeah.
Not everything's measured on a thing. Second one, bullshit.
Bullshit.
And you're just like, listen, Breville, you need to come over here and tell me what the fuck is going on.
Do you think it's your grind size?
Chase, why would the first one work and the second one wouldn't?
No, that's what I'm wondering. Is the grinder
It's the
irregular
same.
or something? Yeah.
I think
It looked the same.
Yeah.
I think it's the extraction point of it that I think you should get that new shower head thing that I sent
Yeah.
you. I think
How much
that
more
might
can I
be.
invest into this fucking thing? This is Toyota truck.
Hey. It's 26 years old.
I mean, I think the beauty of the Barista Express is it's like you don't pay that much up front. It is expensive. I'll be
You
honest.
got to hot rod it.
But it's like I think
I wish somebody would have told me.
comparing the-
I told you I should have just bought the most expensive thing that existed in the market.
You know
I
what,
wouldn't
Timbo? You would have
20
been
grand.
happier with the La Marzocco home machine.
No, I
Those are
wouldn't have
beautiful.
because I wouldn't have a counter.
Yeah.
Well, no, dude. The home, you can get a home one for this big,
It
dude.
looks
Like
like
straight
it's
up.
like an airport land.
Chase,
It's like it's
they're
this
that
deep.
big, and then exactly they're
I
literally
looked at
like
it.
3 feet deep.
Are you for real?
It's so deep.
Oh, I thought it was as big as that milk crate. Okay. I thought it was as big as that milk crate.
No,
It's like 3 of those.
Oh,
yeah.
well,
I actually think the more you, I think this is like anything else in life. The more you spend on something like an espresso machine, I think your issues, Timbo, are going to go even deeper.
I agree.
Because I think like
More
that has
advanced
that
mechanics
steam
and shit,
where
yeah.
you like are moving the cog, and then you have to like get that pressure correct. And I'm like, that's.
I'm not even doing the steam. Steam on I could take off.
oh yeah, I'm with you. Michelle will use the steam wand. I won't. I hate it.
I don't really love hot latte. I only like cold latte.
Don't you still have to steam though for a cold latte?
I'm just.
No, just goes in.
I hate the steam wand. I hate the sound. I hate that no matter what I do, I can't get in there without splashing the fucking milk everywhere. I hate the
hold on.
heat on my hands.
You're doing something wrong.
Now, hold on.
And then you know, and because Michelle, she worked in coffee for a long time, and she can hear when the milk's getting
Sure.
too hot or whatever, and she'll be in the room. You got to add more air. You need more air, and it's
I got to be
ripping
upfront
at
with
me.
you. I'm with Mishan saying the right things.
Mm-hmm.
If I heard someone from another room say you got to add more air, that thing would go whipping at them.
Yeah, it'd be.
No way am I going to get corrected on a Saturday morning. That is not.
I just like I hate the steam wand. It's so fucking loud. It just and
It
then
is
it
too
gets your
loud.
it
It's
gets your machine going
aggressive.
kung, 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 kung. Like you know what I mean? Like there's like
Yeah.
it feels like it's putting too much strain on the
When
machine.
the Breville machine, when the grinder makes the sound occasionally when it doesn't like a bean and it goes, dot, 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 dot,
Yeah.
it's like I go nuclear. I have to like take a walk. It makes me want to pick the machine up and throw it. Nothing makes me more angry in life right now.
It's like when we print tags from the Dymo
Yeah.
printer, and when it will skip and or run out,
Shoot a blank,
It honestly is like end it, set the building on fire.
It's been good. Knock on wood.
Fucking printer's broke though.
Yeah, everything's broken.
Oh yeah,
around
I
here.
heard about that yesterday. You guys were dicking around with the printer. You know what? All things considered, we've had that printer forever.
Alec made a good point actually the other day. He said, I think like everything is like generally okay with it, like software wise. I think we're just really rough with it hardware wise. And I was like imagining the amount of times I yanked the thing out of the bottom so hard.
Trying to get a clog out and just being like shaking the whole machine up and down.
Paper's stuck in a way where you're like, how could it even be this tight? It's paper.
Yeah, no, I agree. I trust that you
Rip the
guys
piece of paper
serviced
after
it.
going in with a fork trying to yank the other pieces
Oh,
out.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've done that.
Okay. What's the next question?
What was the last time you bought a piece of clothing that was very outside your comfort zone? And how do you generally approach making that step?
Impulsively. is what I would say.
Yeah, he's right.
Love it.
Yeah, impulsively.
Because listen, if it's outside of my comfort zone, if I think about it too long, I'm not getting the thing.
Yeah.
It
has to be like of the moment.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna get something outside of my comfort zone, it's like Timothy said, I'm realizing in that moment I want to try it and I will do it. Because if I wait, I'll get home and be like, I don't even want that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What happens for me is every time Oral-Lee delivers, I go, I want everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but I don't know if this is gonna work. And then I overthink it.
And then it all sells in a day.
What was it? Say the question again. It was
what was the last time you bought a piece of clothing that was very outside your comfort zone?
Last time.
I can tell you. It wasn't terribly outside my comfort zone, but I really wanted some North Face Purple Label shit. And when we were in Tokyo and Timothy was ill, I went down to the Nanamika store and I bought a pair of Ripstop, green Ripstop like field pants from Purple
That does
Label.
sound outside your comfort zone.
Well, see, as you're saying, it's like, no, I was well within my bounds.
It sounds like it just didn't fit right or something.
Yeah, it was maybe a slightly different silhouette in that it was a little more cropped. There was darting in the front so that it kind of sits on top of the shoe. And I don't know, it just didn't jive with me one way or another. And I sold them to my buddy. Yeah. And you know what? This is a very chaste thing to be like, I don't do that. But like, I really don't buy things outside of my comfort zone. I haven't in the last couple years because I don't feel the need to. I like having access to the clothes here and I can't obsess about that. I don't need to impulsively buy anything because I'm going to be back here tomorrow.
I think that's the thing that people will ask us questions as if we don't like work around this stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't mean any like offense to the question. I just mean that like we're around this all the time, every day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so this doesn't really like, I don't think, it's not that it doesn't mean the same stuff. It's that you're just exposed to it constantly. Yeah. And like the second it comes out of the box, we can try it on.
Exactly.
So we can know like instantly, but we're not obsessing as much. And then because we're not buying it online because we don't have to, we don't like, it doesn't feel like, fuck, I gotta like buy this before it's, I don't know. Yeah. It's just, and we don't worry about like it's selling out because it's just gonna come next season. Yeah. And then the season after that and the season after that. Yeah. So I just don't think like, we probably don't have as many opportunities for impulsive decisions as you would if you were just buying this from online. Yeah. So I think that's why it doesn't probably come up that much. But that being said, about once a year I buy something red and go, I don't know why I can't make this work. You know what I mean? I want to so bad, but I don't know.
Totally.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I bought
like
those Lemaire workwear pants, the Barrel workwear pants in black, because I needed them for my buddy's wedding, and I wore the Lemaire kit to the wedding, and I was like, no, I'll make these work. Looks good, and then that was that. I knew when I had them on the first time that was a sensory thing that I'll have to adjust to, and I couldn't. So it was kind of impulsive, but yeah, like Timothy said, we have access to this shit, and also full transparency. Like if I want something. And I'm like, well, I'll wait until Monday. And then Monday comes around and I'm like, well, I'll see if it's here and then it sells. That's also a sigh of relief because one, we sold it to somebody. That's what we're here to do. It's the business. Yeah. That's literally the function. That's why we're here.
Totally.
But also that person got it and they're going to enjoy it more than me. I have opportunities to buy hundreds and thousands of things every year, every season, all the time. And I am totally fine to forego clothes that maybe I would like in that moment because I have the opportunity to buy more.
Yeah.
I think like so much of me buying things that I actually end up wearing a lot is usually like, oh, I need white pants. So I like buy one quickly that day. And I'm like, oh fuck, I've worn these like 50 times. You know what I mean? Like these are great. So I never, it doesn't ever feel like something that I obsess over ends up being the thing that's just picture perfect for me. You know what I mean?
No,
so it's more like when it's just like, oh, I got to get this because I need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that ends up getting worn like tons.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The summer fatigues from Orslow are that for me. This cotton linen moleskin set in the I have charcoal on today. I have the brown too. That is, I'm so happy I got that. There's no decision making. I just put this on. If it's a nice day out, great. Well, I know I'm comfortable in this. I like how I feel in it. I like how it looks. All the shit I have, shoes, shirt, it all goes with it. You know what I mean? And I didn't really obsess about it much. It came in. I really liked the fabric, and I got it. And then I got the other one. So that would have been impulsive, but also well within. It wasn't experimenting in any way.
Yeah.
So.
No, I get that sense with I feel like Orslow is the one brand that always does it. Is like we'll come in and I'm like those hickory stripe pants. I was like, I love hickory stripe. I love the 30s painter pant. I love any painter pant from Orslow. And I was like, it's gonna work. And I got them. I'm like, I love it. You know? But that's like something I remember when I first started here and then trying to experiment with different pants. that was tough, and that's when I started getting obsessive. But then it's like once you find it,
Mm-hmm.
same thing with like Lady White, or like, you know, similar to what you said, Timbo, about like just needing something and then getting it because I have access here, and then being like, oh damn, this works really well. And you know, you get the I'm trying to think if there's I don't know where I was gonna go with this.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't feel like I often think about like, and I think it's just a difference in how you think about clothes or your personal style or whatever. But I don't often think about like buying like pieces, like, oh, this is flashy, or I kind of want it to all be one sum total. You know what I mean? So I don't really think. I think about like, how does it fit into my wardrobe? Not, does this work on me? Period. Interesting. You know what I mean? I'm not just like, can I make this work? It's like, does it work with everything I've already got?
I agree with that.
That is a good.
I think largely any jacket in my closet will work with any pair of pants, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
And it's not, and for me, it's not like a utility thing. It's more about like, I want to just have personal style. Yeah. And I think that like, I just don't want like a jacket to be wearing me kind of thing. You know what I mean? I want it to just be like, oh, it just makes sense I have like expensive, nice items, but like even like my like Harrow leather or something, like it's pretty plain, and I just know I'll wear it a lot. Yeah. And it's like one of the nicest versions of that kind of thing, or at least it fits all the right, checks all the boxes for me personally.
I fucking love that Harrow leather you have.
I forget
that's my favorite item that you have.
Yeah.
I'd never tell you when you wear it because
I'll wear it more often so I can make you jealous.
Well, no, I'd say I don't say anything because I know you hate when I compliment you.
Yeah, I don't like
that. But I love it on you. I almost said my Harrow leather was, but also I was like, no, it's a black, chore coat cut more or less. And that's as simple as it can get. And I've actually really enjoyed wearing it lately because it is like no longer in that new phase. It's pretty beat. You know what I mean? Like it's got little marks and shit on it. You know what I mean? And I really like it. So it's made it less precious to maybe how people would approach it, but it makes it more precious to me because it's undead stocked. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I liked when we got all the Orly hoodies, I like that you tried on that red one.
Oh, it's haunting me. I still want it.
Yeah.
But I also know that people are going to want it, so I don't really want to take it. And then like...
I mean, everything's
It's
gone.
really good. Yeah.
Orly's
the black
gone.
one, it's still there, but...
Oh, you want the black one?
I got a black hoodie on the way, I'm just realizing.
What do you mean?
From Wiesfam, from the trunk show.
Oh, from
Wiesfam. Fuck yeah, I forgot about that. That's not till fall, though.
What do I got going on?
I have that...
what do I need it sooner for,
I have that navy... Larrikin shirt, I believe. It's like a flannel. It's like it's an LL Bean chamois shirt.
Oh, that's what you got?
Yeah. It's like wool, navy wool.
Yeah.
It's going to go hard. I'll wear that. And that's the thing is like, I will wear that more than anything because of the nondescript nature of it and the easiness of just like, it's going to be nice and warm. I'll just put it on and work with everything. So
chamois shirts are sick.
I want really unique and special, boring things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I really love.
Finding something that is like the most pared down version that doesn't look anything at all, but it has little bells and whistles that mean a lot to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I was just I was cleaning. I needed to clean all my brushes this weekend, so I had to get them all out, and you have to like. I don't do it the right way, but I like shampoo them and condition them basically, and then rinse them really well, and then like you have to dry it. It's like this whole thing, trim them, all these things. And what's funny is I was showing it to Abby, and I was like, "There's like, I've got a few more expensive brushes that are like specific hairs and stuff that you need for oil, especially smaller brushes. But for the most part, like what I use the most with a bullet, like the ones that are getting used, are these really cheap like what you buy if you were to like have an art class for kids, you buy a bunch of the like cheap essentials, the book essentials.
Yeah.
And I like flat brushes, which is not for what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's just what I just like them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So these little cheap flat brushes that I've trimmed to do what I need them to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what I like the most because I'm just used to it. I know exactly how it works. I've modded it a little bit and it's lived with me enough time where it's like, it doesn't really matter what, I will say, like, if I had the hair was a little better quality, but I bought one that's like a replacement. It's like a 1-inch flat brush, short handle in like, I don't know, whatever animal fur it needs to
sable
be
or something.
Yeah. And like, it's like, that works perfect. And I think it's because it's just lived with me a certain amount of time. Yeah. I know how to use it. I know how to use it in an interesting way. Cause I think that same thing happens with clothes. You're like, oh, I wear this jacket with like these two things. Yep. It works really well. It's unexpected in this way and expected in another way. And
Totally.
You put enough miles on something, and I think it just makes more sense to you.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
Yeah.
And there's also probably the added layer of like, it's like you have the nice ones,
Mhm.
but you don't have to fuck with the nice ones. Something, if you get these messy, it's all good because they're cheap and you know how it works and you can keep that one special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you just want to build a collection of things that at the end of the day, like you're like, whatever I end up throwing on all works together and is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And has like cool little stories and like my little things and,
Yeah,
then you've got like a more complete wardrobe, I'd say, rather. So I don't know. To answer the question, for me, it's usually things that are red. I don't know what, I'm just like heavily attracted to those and I get them and then they sometimes don't work on me. So
Yeah. No, I agree. I am very attracted to red as well.
Yeah, I like that. We're pretty much at time here, actually.
let's do one more. We'll do one more.
You want to do one more?
And then let's stay because we're gonna answer some questions to Discord.
Oh, yeah. Because we got a lot. I've been watching the
Oh, we can
Shop
go live on
talking.
Discord, you're saying?
Should we? Is it an okay?
Is that
time?
what you mean?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could get people ready here. Get the people going.
Get them revved up. Don't get them any more revved up. They're revved.
I'll say that there is something extra coming. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to find one that is.
Give us a nice light one to go out on.
I know,
something easy. Like the sandwich question. Well, that will add an extra 4 hours to the podcast.
I'm hungry
as
as
question.
sin.
You're all
About that time.
noon.
11:46.
Yes, sir.
11:46. Like you're in middle school.
Broncos added Jalen Waddle. That's pretty crazy. I'm just riffing while Cole's getting this.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, no,
I
the
added
Broncos.
what?
The Denver Broncos picked up Jalen Waddle, the former WR2 from Miami. So now Denver has an even deeper set of wide receivers that will not perform great this year. What do we think, Cole?
Okay, let me know if this might be too crass. What's something customers think they want but actually don't?
What's something that customers think they want but actually
Measurements.
don't?
Measurement chart. We've seen it in real time. For all you Discord people out there that the measurements only muddy the waters for you. All the customers out there, they want measurements. They want the measurement chart on there. I've had people email and be like, I really would love to shop with Canoe Club, but these other stores have measurement charts, so I'll buy from them. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, when you get that shit and the measurements are off, what are you going to do? You're just going to complain about it.
Well, and I think here we go with the comments now. But it's just a matter of like, I don't think people know their measurements. And you can be like, yes, I do. I love clothing. And it's like, I understand that, but I don't think that you understand that just because I'm always a 21 pit to pit. It's like, no, you're not. Not if the shoulder changes, not if the this changes. It's like, I don't think it tells a complete story unless you're like, you completely understand pattern making, and nobody does, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's so few people. So so there are a handful of people that know their measurements really well and know what it means that if this measurement changes, like if the shoulder, I think everyone just assumes like, well, I have one shirt that fits me well. The shoulders fit like this, the sleeve fits like this, and this fits like this. It's like, well, okay, so you can basically only wear one type of clothing because you've narrowed it down to I can only wear this. And it's like, and also a t-shirt versus a jacket versus a dress shirt versus different materials versus, you know what I mean? Like there's so many factors that go into how something's gonna fit you that measurements just feels really, it just doesn't tell a complete story. And I think that like so many times, I mean, just I know my measurements very well, and I'd say that I'm on the higher side of understanding that shoulders and different things changing affects how something will fit. And I would still say half the time I will buy something on eBay that measures something, and I'm like, fuck, that did not come out right. You know what I mean? And it's just sort of because like, what if it's lined? What if it's this? I mean, there's just so many weird factors. Yeah. And like we've said, we've used the example a million times, but if you look at like Capital, well, those things measure nuts. So according to your measurements, they don't fit anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not the case. I mean, and also like the way that the designer intended it to fit versus the way you want it to fit versus, you know what I mean? Like there's just so many factors to this. Yep. And not everything is tailor-made for you, So I think sometimes you get it and you end up like, well, I do my thing like this just to get a little bit of extra excess off. But now this ages this way and it's cool, or I got it actually tailored. Like I tend to buy size up in pants and then have them tailored and then cinch them and shit, and then it's like, then it fits me the way I want it to fit me, and that's okay. You can make some of those alterations, but just going off the measurements, being like, well, that won't fit me. It's like, well, yeah, of course not. Like I don't technically wear a 34 waist, but I will buy it that way on purpose because I want it to hang a certain way.
Yep, exactly.
So I think it really, I'm not saying that nobody would benefit from them, but I do think oftentimes a big majority of people, you're actually kind of being completely thrown off by measurements in a way that like is not helping you.
Yep.
So
that's the number one thing that
opinion
customers think they want.
Yeah.
And listen, I understand that maybe it gets the process started for you, but like I also am here to deliver you some unfortunate news. You're one of two sizes, you know?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. But like, you can get all this information we like break our backs specifically so that if you want to get in touch with pretty much anybody here, we're completely available. We're making, and everyone here knows my, spiel on if the customer reaches out or blah, 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 they get the priority. I mean, of whatever else is going on, they help the customer first. So, I just think that like what you want to do is you want to talk to someone who knows the product and they can say, well, here's two sizes. Let me take a picture for you really quick and I'll show you how this works on me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think that like, yeah, you're probably right. It's probably the thing that people think they want the most, but honestly probably causes the most problems and returns and stuff like that because it's confusing. Or you'll write something off and say, that'll never fit me. And you're like, well, it would if you really like it. You know what I mean? And also like maybe you want something to fit a little bit differently. Like not everything in your wardrobe should fit identical.
No.
No,
and also there's like, well, I actually take the thigh measurement from here. So how are you guys doing that? And I actually like to take it this way. And everybody has their ways that is best to them. Sure. And it's all just like, there's too many. It's like trying to solve like certain math problems. You're going to get way too many outcomes. Because let me make it easy for you. There's 4 sizes and 2 of these will fit you. And so let's just start there. Just narrow it down for like, it doesn't have to be this huge production. And I understand you're spending money on clothes and shit, but like you are a small, medium, large XL in almost every scenario.
Well,
obviously,
it's a ready to wear item too. That's the other thing, And listen, I totally understand that there's outsides here. There's much smaller and much larger. And
I'm sympathetic to this.
And we're dealing with the size run that we have access to, which
that
for
the
brand
most part, manufactures. Yes.
Yeah, we're buying what they manufacture for the most part. So yeah, I think you're probably right. It's probably the thing that like, I don't even think I understand you're going to jump in like, well, if you had this, that's totally fine. I totally respect your opinion. This is our opinion.
Yes.
And trust me, we've had, if anyone's wondering, there's been millions of meetings throughout the years for this specific conversation. And we've gone back and forth and we've explored different things. And at the end of the day, this is just sort of it's how we feel. And I think it's best for the customer at the end of the day. So, see if you can just tell her to, the male person. Yeah, no, it's all good. We needed both of those Uline books.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And again, like, I think by getting measurements, you're adding just more and more information to it. And I think if everybody can, again, just step back and be like, yeah, I'm either a large or an XL.
Well, I mean, and this is the other problem. I mean, and I also understand that like all of this is just like weird conversations, and like getting to know somebody will help me understand how I can understand how you want it to fit, or I normally wear this and this brand. I'm like, oh, okay, so I know what you're trying to do.
Then I know exactly what we can do from there. I'm
because
familiar with
if you
that.
call me and say, hey, I'm 6'1", whatever, and you say, and I normally take a 5 in Orslow, I'd be like, fuck you mean you normally take a 5 in Orslow? That's too big on you. You know what I mean? But in this case, I go, oh, I know how they want it to fit. I mean, so it's easy to make the suggestion based on that because I know how you're wanting your clothes to fit.
Exactly.
Which is just a different thing because the way what I think looks perfect and what somebody else thinks looks perfect are different.
And what we're doing is actually giving you more, in our opinion, rather than slapping some measurements on a page and just being like, yeah, go off that. You can get in touch with us literally in 5 or 6 different ways. And there's a dozen or so of us that you can get in touch with, and any of us will stop what we're doing and interact with you one-on-one as a human and say, here, well, do you have anything from Orally? Oh yeah, you got that cool lime green sweater in the wrinkle from a year ago. Cool, I actually remember how that fit. I can look back. We had a model in, the model's like 5'11", whatever. They're in a 4. I know this person. Like we can do that for you. And I think that gives you more than looking at numbers because again, that's just like simplifying it to like something that isn't a good marker. We
work with a lot of specific brands and specific designers, and they have like different opinions on how things should be fitting, and that's the thing. I think you're you're going to also, if you're so rigid about your personal measurements, I just think you're going to end up with a really boring wardrobe, if I'm being completely honest with you, because it's going to be like every single shirt fits identical. It's like, well, why? You want the shirts to fit different for different reasons. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That's my personal opinion on it. I understand that people might not love it, but you can start your own store.
Yeah.
I like it.
And you can take every
That's
measurement
probably the one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Yeah. There's probably a lot more, but
yeah, I'm trying to think if there's other things. I mean, I think that's really the only one that's like coming to mind immediately.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a post ready to post in general here. Should I shoot it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
It's basically just like I'm tagging everyone.
You know,
being
how to
like,
do
hey,
it so
do you guys
can point the phone at us?
What are we doing?
We don't
like
need
explain it to me like I'm a 6-year-old and I'm not.
We don't need to litigate this right now.
Yeah,
Let's just finish the episode and then we'll talk.
All right, let's wrap this episode up, make a cup of coffee, and we'll come back and do the thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
What do we got in right now? No, hold on.
Obviously, Orslow has landed. We have the collab and we have seasonal. So some of the seasonal things you were looking for and or core are live. Go check that out. Orly landed. The hoodies, the crew necks, some pants, some shorts, jackets. That's online. That shit's good.
Really good stuff.
Really good stuff. Really good colors.
And it's going very fast.
Yeah,
so I would really
like
recommend if you're keen to jump over there.
You got to get that.
What else?
We got the rest of Nanamika yesterday.
Yep, Nanamika came.
We got, let me think.
Is there a little our legacy in there again?
Oh yeah, a little smattering. Not a lot of our legacy. But some
Harrell.
Legacy.
Yeah, we got
Harrell has landed.
Harrell.
Yes, sir. That is here. Camille hit us up and has some stuff ready that I'll do an import today.
Oh,
or tomorrow.
cool.
I got niceness on the way.
Niceness.
Now.
Yep.
I think we're looking down the barrel of Saya, like a big thing of Saya, all of it, and
Stoked
then a Viva also.
Oh, we got wife too.
Oh yeah, some
Some
Wife.
Wife, yeah.
I was looking at the board. I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I cleaned up new arrivals nice. So if you pop over there right now, it's looking good. Nice and healthy. Oh, Gramici?
Oh yeah. Wow, y'all
also
gobbled those
going
shorts
really
up
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there was one more like that, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe a little Carhartt or something like that.
Carhartt is on the way.
On the way. All sorts of new stuff.
Yeah. Pop over to new arrivals. That'll tell the story better than we can in this moment. Look at this guy got a little chihuahua on a basket driving a Trek bike.
Wow. Matching Trek bikes. Those fellas.
Cute.
Okay. Well, see you
All right,
later.
well, let's hit it. Yeah, we'll be on Discord or something.
Enjoy
like that.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's the official Orslow collab. Or if you're not, pop over to join our Discord and you can get a little access that way. But
yesterday.
Discord.
Oh,
not Patreon.
Today, of this being live right now, Discord gets access. So hop into the Discord and you'll find the links in the announcement tab.
No, hold on.
Yeah, Discord gets access Thursday.
Yeah, Discord. I just said Patreon.
Live.
Oh god.
No, Patreon is Wednesday.
We can't do this. We're confusing
already
them.
Happened. Patreon already happened. If you're
Don't
hearing
confuse them or
it's
they're
too
going to
late.
riot.
Thursday. This comes out on Thursday. Discord gets access Thursday. So if you're listening to this and you want that shit, join the Discord. Friday is general release. If you're willing to roll those dice and hope your shit's still there, Friday will be to the public. That will be tomorrow of you hearing this with your own ears.
Yes. And
Bye.
everything is already sold out.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I would love that. You're listening to this and your general release like, well, shoot, nope, gone. Sorry, dog. Get me out of here. I got to get off.
Get me out of here. Bye.